did I miss that sound? Hello, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. We are back on the DYNA. Man, I miss this girl. Oh, I missed her so much. So we're back on my baby. This is actually my first official maiden voyage since I went to pick her up from the dealership because it has done nothing but rain. Absolutely nothing but rain. You can kind of tell it's still a pretty gloomy day, but this is just the first day that it's actually stopped raining consistently long enough for me to get the bike out, and she needed it, man. I had her sitting on the trickle charger. It's been cold. I'm just not ready. I'm so not ready for what's coming. And I'm actually starting to feel a lot of anxiety, man. It's right around this time last year when I actually started the YouTube channel, and I remember thinking, like, what's the one thing I would do differently if I could go back in time and do this again? And I don't know that I would have started right before winter. Here we are again on the cusp of winter, and they're saying it's going to be a much worse winter this year than it was last year. And last year, I was able to get out and ride this bad girl at least once a week. Don't get me wrong, it was cold. I rode in some seriously cold temperatures. That was not enjoyable, but anything for you guys, right? Anyway, if you guys are new here, my name is Jess. I make motorcycle-related content here on YouTube. If you haven't done so already, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. And if you're happy to see me back on my baby, give this video a thumbs up, man, because I'm gonna tell you what, it really helps with the YouTube algorithm, and you know I'm all about that algorithm. Like working the monster that is the algorithm, the robot. And it works on me too, I'm not gonna lie. I literally just bought an automated cat food feeder from Amazon the other day, all because the algorithm heard me talking about it. Boop, there it was. I was like, take my money. So what have I learned from riding a bagger for a week? I held on to that bike for a week, actually. I was only supposed to ride it for the weekend, but like I said, it's just been, I would have needed Noah's Ark to get the bagger back to the dealership, but I had the bagger for a week. Heavy number one, cumbersome number two. It really was not enjoyable doing the type of riding that I do, where I'm just ripping around the little side roads. I'm actually going to pick up lunch right now. I'm on my lunch break from work. So the idea of getting that giant behemoth out of the garage just to go pick up lunch versus getting my fun little ripper DYNA out to go pick up lunch I would definitely rather ride the DYNA. So yeah, cumbersome, big deal, wasn't that great. But man, oh man, did it make highway riding just a piece of cake. I truly love taking her up. And she was so speedy, she was so reactionary, and just the thought of having a bike like that actually built to fit me is very enticing. But yeah, just being on a big bagger that was built to fit somebody else was just enough to scratch the surface on whether or not I think I'd be able to move up to a bike like that one day. The answer is yes, absolutely. I'll definitely move up to a bike like that one day. It's just right now, before winter hits, not in the cards. And as I've mentioned in previous video, you guys, I have a goal. I have a goal to become financially independent before I bite the bullet and get myself into another bike, another payment. But yeah, so the things I learned hopping back on my DYNA is, wow, this chick is a lot rougher than I remember. I still thought there was something wrong with it. I still thought I was feeling a wheel wobble. That could be in part too. I was really kind of traumatized the very first time I felt it, and I knew. I even said it when the bearing went bad. I was like, I just lost all trust I had in this bike, man. Thank God it didn't happen while I was doing a long trip, or thank God it didn't happen while I was going faster speeds, but still, it's just like, it's always that dark cloud in the back of your mind. Hey, the sun's trying to come out. Yeah, she's a lot rougher than I remember. It's just kind of like, you get used to it, man. You get used to being used and abused on an older Harley Davidson. Now that I'm riding her again, and I've ridden her for, about 30 miles total since I picked her up from the dealership, I'm like, oh, there she is. That's what I'm feeling. And going back to this narrow setup, like my T-bars and everything, it took a hot minute, man. It took me a hot second to get used to just the narrowness of the bike. I'm used to taking these big swooping turns on that giant bagger, and here I am just like a little nimble Dyna bro on this thing. But anyway, I hope you guys are good. Man, I've really been enjoying uploading my recent videos. I've really been enjoying the growth of the channel and interacting with everyone that's new. And I know a lot of you are new, and I know a lot of you have questions. So, I mean, I'll do my best to answer your questions. If you guys would like an updated bike video or something, not much has changed, but I have done a few bike videos. I have done a few helmet setup videos, and those tend to be my number one reoccurring questions every time I get new subscribers. Totally cool. It's normal. Whoa. Ooh, that was stinky. Dead skunk. Kind of smells good, but pretty gross. Man, as I mentioned, it literally, this is the first day it stopped raining, and these roads pretty soaking wet and lots of leaves. So we're gonna take it nice and slow, you guys. I totally forgot when I hopped on this road. I was like, oh duh, the leaves are falling. So easy squeezy lemon peasy on these corners. This one wasn't too bad. But man, oh man, this is the first autumn we have had, I mean, in years. This is the longest the leaves have stayed on the trees in quite a few years. Typically this time of year we get torrential thunderstorms and crazy windstorms and stuff, so the leaves just get ripped off. But they're so pretty. But yeah, this stuff right here, yo, you stay in your lane, dude. Jesus. I'm already trying to watch the wet leaves, and now I gotta worry about dudes texting in their work trucks running over my line. But for real, I think I talk about this every time. I'm sorry if this is getting old, but I have to remember, a lot of you guys are brand new and you've never heard this before. As I mentioned, the winter months are coming, and they are saying it's going to be a pretty intense winter up here in Ohio, which, who knows? I believe it when I see it. But I am very interested to see if I can get away with doing anything other than just moto vlogs on this channel. Obviously, I still want my content to be motorcycle related, motorcycle centric, because that's my passion, that's what I'm passionate about, and I want to be able to share it with you. And obviously I want to live vicariously through myself in the winter months, but I already have some ideas of like gear reviews. Those don't really tend to go over well with my viewers, and so I'll do more like Instagram posts when it comes to gear reviews, because that's a little easier to go back and find. But when it comes to just watching a video, you guys really like just watching the day-to-day lifestyle stuff, and if I sprinkle in a little bit of gear reviews, that's great. But if I just do a dedicated video, it doesn't really tend to go over well. But I'm probably going to have some of those coming up this winter, and if I can sprinkle it in here or there with another vlog, then win-win. But I'm definitely interested in the idea of doing some more lifestyle vlogs, maybe some travel vlogs that unfortunately won't include the motorcycle. So let me know if you'd be interested in that, because I do have a whole life outside of just riding. But man, I have definitely mentioned it in a few other videos where I'm like, oh, it's been so long since I've seen you. It's been so long since I've been on the bike. I know you guys are seeing videos every Wednesday and Sunday. But for me, the fact that it's been 5 days of nothing but pouring rain, it kills me. So it is kind of nice that I have that back content, what is it? Backflow? Back order? I don't know. That history of content that I can edit later on. Oh, and I plan on making, it's so stupid to tell you guys. I would rather show you, but this isn't scripted. Duh. I just said duh. You can tell it's not scripted because I use immature words. Everyone's freaking me out on their cars today. Oh. But anyway, yeah, this isn't scripted, so I'm thinking out loud, telling you what comes to my mind. It's like word vomit, just get used to it. But I do want to do a full kind of YouTube tutorial. If you guys checked out John's Moto Garage, if you saw the video he did on me talking about the growth of my channel, I thought it was a very well done video. He was very articulate and hit on a lot of key points that I struggle to mention offhandedly in videos if I'm not actually thinking about it. So, for example, this video. After that video came out and after that video went live, oh my gosh, my direct messages on Instagram, they were flooded with people like, do you really do all of that SEO stuff? Do you really research your keywords? Do you really think of like your thumbnails and your titles? And 100% yes. When I'm out here riding on the motorcycle, it's all for fun. I'm not thinking of anything in particular. I don't think of a topic that I go out and record. No, I'm literally just out grabbing lunch and word vomiting to you, whatever comes to my mind. But once I get home and I start editing this stuff, that's when I'm like, all right, what value does this video give to your audience? What value does this video give to YouTube as a content creator? So that's when I really start thinking, what did I enjoy about this video other than the fact that I got to ride my motorcycle? What did I personally enjoy about this video, and how can I market that to sell it? Because obviously you guys are subscribed, but there are over 60% of you right now watching this video that are not subscribed to my channel. I see the analytics, homie. So how do I catch those people's eyes? It really is a whole system, man. It's science. And luckily I have a degree in creative marketing. So I understand the psychology of literally selling my image to you, which sounds so superficial, but it is. I have to hook, line, and sinker people on YouTube with my titles and my thumbnails. Boom, instantly. That's like the most important thing when it comes to gaining somebody's attention. And then obviously you want to have a return on investment as a viewer. So if you're taking the time to click on my video, it has to be worth it. I hope it's worth it. Let me know if it's worth it. So yeah, I'm very interested to do a video like that, because I know so many of you guys are making your own channel, starting your own channel, growing your own channel, and it is hard. And there is the whole debacle of, well, the only reason you've seen success is because you're a woman in a male-dominated industry. And you ain't wrong. I'm not stupid, you guys. Like, I get it where the quickness, if I don't know, see, I'm not articulate. I understand why my channel grew so rapidly. And I've mentioned that in previous videos too. I'm not trying to pull the blindfold over on anybody, but you stick around. Like, for those of you that still continue to subscribe and watch my channel, obviously I hope you're not doing it because you think I'm pretty. I mean, I have my face and body covered 90% of the time, so thank God for my good personality. Regardless, I would love to do a video on that, so please let me know if that is something you'd be interested in, because I think it would be incredibly beneficial. I would be nowhere near where I am right now if it weren't for other YouTube channels helping me understand the science behind it. It's not just I post my video and subscribers come out of the woodwork. That never happens. And if it does, it's a viral video, and then typically it's not sustainable. But most successful YouTubers have been on the platform for years. Am I right? I've been on here for a year, so the research works. All right, you guys are gonna think I'm ridiculous because, like, literally when I'm not doing my keto diet, this is the last weekend. Chronologically speaking, you watching this video, I will already be hardcore back on my diet and hopefully 150 pounds less heavy. I'm kidding. But my ultimate cheat meal when I just want to eat food is Taco Bell. Oh my God, I love Taco Bell. I can hear you guys gagging in the comment section, but I don't care. It's delicious. But the downside is I have to go through the drive-thru and order it because they're never open. So they can never hear what I have to say when I order.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. What can we get for you?
A whole bunch of mild sauce.
Mild sauce?
Yeah, like a lot. Sorry, it's loud.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's all.
All right. 687, go ahead forward.
Thank you. Oh, it feels so white trash. Oh, that was fast. Thank you. You as well. Don't fall burritos. Yo, we're literally, this is just, can you see? This is just how we're gonna have to ride back, because I gotta get back to work. Work. Yes, I have saddlebags. My compensator's going bad, so the bike does not like to be shut off and turned back on in a relatively short time span. So, I'm just gonna carry our fourth meal all the way back home. Now all I need is a Baja Blast Mountain Dew and a couple hickeys on my neck, and I'm like classic trailer park trash now. Anyway, oh man. Feels good to be back home, guys. Feels good to be on my girl. I've missed her so much. I miss this baby. She's my lady love. Thank you guys so much for your support. When the bike was in the shop, man, you really just came out of the woodwork and helped me look for wheels. You know, a lot of people were even finding me tires, and I was like, I'm definitely gonna need tires here soon. But damn. Thank you. I love you guys, seriously. Get so excited posting new videos every single week. I just look forward to hanging out with you. As always, my name is Jess. I make motorcycle related content. Please hit that subscribe button so we can get the channel to 100,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I mean, like, the channel's not gonna explode if it doesn't happen, but hey, shoot for the stars, right? Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like Taco Bell. Don't give me a thumbs down if you don't like Taco Bell. This will be the most hated video I've ever produced. Until next time, you guys be good, and I will see you later.